Boom. Okay, so you should be able to hear me on YouTube. So now let's try and make sure Facebook is good. If you are in here on Facebook, which it shows I'm live, let me know. And that way I'll know that the microphone is working and that I'm not just sitting here talking, looking crazy. Hey, Melissa. Okay, so I guess you can hear me. Never done two at one time. This is cool. Okay, y'all. All right. Let me drag this down. Boom. 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 Y'all. A heifer is learning, y'all. I'm learning. All right. So I'm not going to torture y'all with the whole saying hey to everybody like we do on Sundays, because that's not the point of tonight's live. Tonight's live is pretty much letting you guys know that we are going to do classes. Now, I could have just went ahead and launched these classes without all of this live and whatnot, but the reason why I decided I thought it was appropriate to do a video just explaining pretty much the reasoning behind it, as well as why we're doing it, and some of the decisions that we're making leading up to what's to come. Okay, so at this point, hey Joanna from Canada, I said I wasn't going to just be saying hey, but I'm saying hey. Hey everybody. Before we get into it, I don't want to be rude either, so I hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody's had a productive and total awesome sauce Monday. Unfortunately, my Monday, we had some passing in our family. I have a cousin that was raised as a sister. She was raised like a sister to me, and her father-in-law passed, and I, very, very close with her husband's family and he as well. So that was kind of a little bit of a downer this morning. It wasn't COVID, although he did have COVID recently. But at any rate, I don't really want to get into that. So that was a little bit, and we have quite a bit going on family illness wise as well, unfortunately. So I didn't want to be on very long just to go over this information for the classes and whatnot. But at any rate, what we are going to do, thank you. I appreciate that, definitely, because it's been rough. What we're going to do is I have gotten requests through the years for classes. I've even done classes in my home, private classes, and I love teaching. I love doing the classes. But I was so busy with my business, I couldn't justify continuing to do classes, especially one-on-one. And then now that COVID has kind of opened the door for the virtual instruction world and made it more widely acceptable, and because I'm continually getting requests for classes, I'm just like, okay, my thing has always been I prefer to instruct for free because I learn and I just want other people to learn. However, what I'm finding is I'm spending a lot of time behind the scenes still teaching in a private function on demand. Like someone reach out and say, hey, I want to know more about ABCXYZ. And instead of, saying, hey, let's schedule a time, let's, do this, that, and the third, I end up spending vast amounts of time teaching and taking time away from whether it be work, family, whatever, and, you know, helping folks, which is great. I love doing that. I have no issues doing that. However, my CFO and business manager have now determined and helped me understand that that's okay, but let's put it in a more structured environment and make it where it benefits more than just one person, and make it a class environment so that there's a win-win all the way around, and we continue to support the channel and the Who group and everything else that we're doing around here. So that being said, we're going to do some classes, but I wanted to start out with Sow-a-Pro, because Sow-a-Pro is like the heart and soul of my embroidery, and there are so many who still don't really understand a lot of the basics with Sow-a-Pro, and even further, they don't understand the advanced things with Sow-a-Pro and how just totally awesome that software program is and all the really cool things you can do with it. So what we're going to do is start out a pilot of classes in teaching Sow-a-Pro, and I've made it extremely limited because I wanted to be sure that this was going to be worth the endeavor, first and foremost. And second of all, the pilot classes, those who choose to assist us with these pilot classes in Sow-a-Pro and joining in, you guys are going to be the sounding board for the actual real course classes that are coming on down the road. So you guys will help me be the driving force behind what questions people really want to know and what matters the most when you want to delve into Sow-a-Pro. I know what matters to me, but what matters to me may not matter to you. And you may want more specific information in a whole nother area, whereas I'm just like, I'm comfortable right here, you know. So you guys are going to push me to get your questions answered, and you're going to push me to be a better instructor when I set up for the actual courses. And the really cool thing about what we have those limited classes is they're small, so no more than 6 people per class, and I only have 4 classes set up. They're going to start in October. Right now there are only 4. If it's like overwhelming requests, then we'll maybe add another 2 classes, but I don't want to go too much bigger than that because I'm making plans to start recording for the actual seminar classes. Okay, so it's very, very, very limited, and like I said, it's going to start in October. It's an hour and roughly 30 minutes with a little bit extra for additional spur of the moment questions. And I'm super excited. I'm so excited. You probably can't tell, but I'm very nervous. I know I've had classes before, so it's not like, you know, I don't know what I'm doing or anything, but I'm really nervous because, let me get rid of this. I didn't know this was still up here. That's crazy. Sorry, y'all. All right. I'm really nervous because I didn't know that, I don't know how the response is going to be. So just a little nervous about that. So if you're interested, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link to YouTube and Facebook to the tickets now. Okay. I'm going to ask if you are unsure of whether or not you want to take the classes, because I have 2 listed. One is going to be on a Friday afternoon, and I need to make sure that I change the time. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's kind of early for some folks for a Friday afternoon here on the East Coast, but on the West Coast, you guys 3 hours later, 3 hours earlier, that's going to be around noon. That's kind of early, but it was difficult trying to determine the best time, and I might even adjust the time. I'm just trying to determine the right time. I'm trying so hard to be accommodating. It's really hard for people with my personality type. We just want everybody to be happy, and that's kind of hard to do. So for right now, I have 4 classes. One Friday afternoon, supposedly. Let me look and make sure that I'm telling you correctly. Let me make sure I'm telling you correctly, Because I know one, I don't know if it's Monday or Friday. It's at 3 p.m. And then the other is at 8 p.m. ending at 9, technically 9:40. But the other, okay, so I have the 3rd of October, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then the 3rd of October, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Both of those are on a Friday. Then we have Monday, October the 6th. One is at 3 p.m. and the other again is at 8 p.m. Those classes or those seminars are limited, 6 people per class. The cost right now on the cost of these tickets are $29.95. The 6 people that are in this class, this will be a live class where if you want to, your camera will be on. You will be able to interact with me. You can ask questions. We'll be discussing Sow-a-Pro exclusively. No embroidery this, embroidery that, other than what will go with the Sow-a-Pro. So that's what we're doing now. I'm also, depending upon how things go with the Sow-a-Pro seminar, looking at doing embroidery seminars as well. I've been kicking and fighting this for a long time, but I'm finally giving in, and we're going to go ahead and do some classes. So what do you think? You off Monday Eastern? Huh? I'm off on Mondays too. You mean Eastern? What's EDT? I know Eastern Standard Time. Yes, everything is Eastern Standard Time. I'm not great at converting times and whatnot. So, and how do I link? This is what's annoying. Okay. Oh, I think I know how to do it. There we go. Will all the classes have the same material? No, technically no, because, well, Dextra, that's a good question. I'm going to have to say no, because there is a portion of the class that is student driven. So in this class, someone may ask, how do you remove a name? Whereas in that class, they may know how to remove a name. No one wants to know that, but they may want to know how to remove stitches or how to Eastern Daylight Time until we go back 1 hour in the fall. Yeah, and I think that's November the 1st is when the time changes. So the classes could be drastically different. So, okay, Jackie A, I'm sorry about that with your connection. I know that can be a pain. Oh Lord, I didn't even know. So is it one class or will it be several Friday afternoons? No, as of right now, there's only 4 classes listed. Only 4 classes. One class is October the 3rd at 5 p.m. One class is October the 3rd at 8 p.m. One class is October the 6th at 3 p.m. And one class is October the 6th at 8 p.m. So if you're interested in any one of those 4 classes, and it's only 6 people per class. Only 6 people. So yeah, let me make sure of how I'm supposed to do this. Okay.com. Let me make sure that this works. I'm learning, y'all. Yes. Spirit fingers. Okay. How do I? All right, so at any rate, I have the classes set up, and right now what I'm trying to do is learn how to share the actual event again so that you guys can actually sign up if you want to. And that's where we are at this point in time in this whole thing. And as soon as I figure that part out, that's the thing for me, because this is okay, and that's the other hesitation in me offering classes. I'm not tech savvy anymore. Used to be, I would build computers and program and blah. No, I'm old now and don't really care. So because for the longest I didn't care, I have not learned how to do this type stuff. So, oh, there we go. So we are going to do an evite. I guess. So at any rate, that's where I am. So that's going to be going live tonight. Let me not keep y'all on here trying to figure this stuff out. This is so stressful. And doing it myself. So, you know, it's just like, you know, trying to learn how to ride a bike without any additional assistance. If you need an answer sooner, please message me. Oh, okay. Do we take all 6 classes or just one class? Ooh, that's gonna kind of be up to you, but it's gonna be hard because there's 6 classes. I'm sorry, 4 classes right now, but only, so 4 times 6, I only have 24 slots for this pilot program. That, I mean, you guys are like really asking about it, so I might have to go ahead and add more classes, and I wasn't expecting to have to do that this quickly, but I might have to. But the thing is, I need to figure out how to add all these classes. What format? Unfortunately, Miss Pamela, right now it will be on Zoom, but the actual real live seminar, which will be video driven only, it won't be one-on-one unless there's a special event that comes up or whatever. But the video driven one will be on an instructional website, so that's going to be different. But what I'm trying to do is get you guys feedback on the classes that are coming up. So that's why I'm just like, okay, well, Avery Head is pretty much going to end up being what your schedule is and what's convenient for you. It's you're up to you what's convenient, what you want to know. I'd love to do it. Right now it's $29.95. But again, this isn't for the seminar. This is not the seminar. Wrong response. This is live. What we're talking about tonight is live to help me prepare for what I'm putting out later, which will not be live. That's what we're doing. One live class that gives them. Oh, you know what? I didn't think of that, Miss Nora. I really didn't think of that. So we may have to do a ticket for live and then a ticket for other events. I don't know. Let's chew on that for a little bit, because y'all throwing stuff at me I didn't even see. And this is why I want this feedback. This is why, because everything that I'm doing is for you guys. It's not for me, and I don't want it to be what I want. I want it to be what you want, and that's where I would prefer to go based off of your feedback. And it's very valuable to me. But at the same time, it needs to be within a controlled environment. And I don't want 20 people in one room, because I want to hear clearly what each one of you has to say if you want to voice an opinion. So if you want to voice an opinion on the instruction, first of all, it will be instruction in there. So, I mean, don't get it twisted. We're not just going to be in there talking. We will be discussing Sow-a-Pro. And I will have a course of sorts, like a topic of what that particular Sow-a-Pro class is going to be about. All 4 will most likely start with the same course of what we're going to cover, but there will be a slot where you can say, hey, I want to know about this, I want to know about that, and this is going to be strictly instruction. Okay, I'm on your website. Well, listen, it's there. I promise it's there. I'm just trying to figure out how to get you guys there. That's the problem, because I'm actually sitting here looking at it. I have 4 classes. So yeah, that's where I am. And I just wanted you guys to know that that's what we're doing. And if this thing fills up faster than I expect, which you guys are like on it and then some, then I will see about, but the only problem is if I do more classes, it'll be later in October, not like this. These 4 are the first, basically the first 7 days of October, because October the 11th is our anniversary. And if I know my CFO, like I know I do for the past 21 years, he's going to want to have some time to himself over the weekend and some days or whatever. So it'll be not the next week of October, but the following week of October before we can get back together and have another round of classes. But I don't want to do too many because I really need to dive into recording the videos for the Sow-a-Pro actual instructional setup. So that's where we are, and I'm going to do that. We be doing this. What it is, this only Sow-a-Pro right now. It's only Sow-a-Pro at this moment for these classes, not just basic embroidery. This is Sow-a-Pro. Now, if you want basic embroidery, okay, so here, you know what? I'm going to, thank you, T Signs and T Bellman. How you gonna have me ringing the bell and it ain't on Sunday? I wasn't expecting to bring out the bell. T Signs and T Bellman, welcome to the Hoop Group. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Perhaps we can submit questions. Pat Ash, that's what I was going to get to. Material will be the same as of right now. So, okay, Lori, that's the thing. The material will be the same, but there's going to be a section that I'm not going to have control over because the folks is going to be asking questions in the class, and I will answer them on demand, because that's the thing. The whole reason for this is letting me know what people want to know about Sow-a-Pro, and there's going to be like a back and forth type ordeal. Like, say for instance, you join a class with Sow-a-Pro, you've never used Sow-a-Pro before. Shoot me your questions in the class, of course, in the class. Tell me your questions. What are your questions? What do you want out of Sow-a-Pro? And your responses may be completely different from the next class where that person has been experienced in Sow-a-Pro for quite some time, and she wants to know something entirely different. So that class is going to end up being different from the class that you were in, because she wants advanced knowledge and she asked an advanced question, and I had time. Went on and actually answered that question. That's the plan. You ask a question, I actually show you right there on the spot how to do it in Sow-a-Pro. That's the plan. So that is the reason for the classes, so that I can know on your level, on her level, on their level, what they're looking to get out of Sow-a-Pro courses. You know, are you looking for complete A to Z, or is more people interested in advanced stuff, you know, and not the easy peasy stuff? You see what I'm saying? That's the feedback I'm trying to get, and that's where can't figure it out. Oh no, Cheryl, Karen, we're gonna have to get you. See, that's what I want to know. You buy it. How long have you had it? What have you tried in it? If you haven't tried anything, why haven't you tried anything? What was holding you back? What was confusing? This is the type feedback that I'm looking for, and that's what we'll be discussing in the class. And I can't do that live on YouTube on Sundays because it would take forever to do that with all of the folks in there. So instead of doing it with everybody, we're only going to take a chunk size amount, 6 people, and let you 6 people sit down and let's have this powwow, and we're going to figure out this Sow-a-Pro and go ahead and get you started one-on-one. Then for those who may want to take a class on their own leisure and follow along instructions but not be able to interact with questions, but they can follow along a video pretty well, that's going to be what's coming in the future after we do this and I find out what you guys really want. Maybe consider it. Yes, I was going to do a survey of sorts in the Facebook group to get some other questions, like what are you looking for out of a embroidery class? What are you looking for out of a Sow-a-Pro class? What are you looking for out of an embroidery machine class? Because some people have been asking for embroidery machine instruction as well. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, Carmen Alvarado. Thank you. It's a lot. I'm stressing. Y'all, I'm one of them types where I'm just like, ooh, I'm trying real hard to make everybody happy, but I'm very nervous about it. But at the end of the day, my business manager told me that I'm supposed to be here for y'all and y'all only, not for me. So that's why I's here. I's here for you. That's the plan. See, she in here now. She is in here, and I'm so proud of you. Thank you for being in here now. I appreciate that because your support means a lot. I don't know enough about Sow-a-Pro to ask questions about what I don't know. That makes sense. Now that makes sense. I can't even be mad at that, Sheila Cushionberry. I just can't. So that's where, see, stuff like that, that's the feedback we're looking for. So yes, I have classes scheduled on my website. I just need to figure how to get you guys access to that list, because like I mentioned, right now there's only 4, and out of those 4 there's only 6 slots available in those 4. And I kind of wanted to give everybody a heads up so that anybody say, well, I didn't know about it or whatever. So I said, well, let me go live and let y'all know and get this set up so that you guys can go ahead and get your classes on, get your learn on. That's what we're doing now. So I didn't want to take up your time. I just wanted to say hey and howdy do and let you know what's coming down the pipes. I'm getting my rear in gear, and we've restructured even my customers. I've let customers go so that I can have time for you guys now. I really have. I promise you. You think I'm kidding? I had 2 calls a day, and they were like, "Can you do it?" I'm like, nope, sorry. Let me refer you to somebody else because things have changed, and I'm not doing your stuff no more. So that gives me more time to do what I absolutely love, and that's teach and help you guys get where you want to be, the experts, and then you guys can teach some people. What you think? And you guys can teach. That's what we want experts, a whole group full of experts. That's what we're going for. So let me get these invites out. Let me look at these tickets. Maybe there's a way to do that. This is so annoying. I hate learning stuff sometimes. I mean, I like learning stuff, but this technology stuff is not my forte. I swear it's not. This is crazy. So I may have to consult with my business person as it is, because she knows I'm just. So everybody on Facebook is on Facebook, but folks on YouTube, please let me know now if you are not in the Facebook group. Oh my gosh, congratulations, Owls of Fuse. Owls of Use. Congratulations on your new baby. I wasn't supposed to be ring. Can you please come and show up on Sunday so I can ring the bell for your baby? Or should I ring the bell for your baby now? What will the jumbo hoop and Sow-a-Pro be in? The jumbo repositional hoop? The repositional hoop will say, it doesn't say repo hoop. It says, oh crap. Let me look at it real quick. And I'll tell you right now what it is. It is, oh my God. Okay, there we go. Because I don't think it's repo hoop. I'm not in the Facebook group. Don't see where to register. Register for Facebook? You don't do Facebook. Okay, all right. Oh, have a glass of wine? Girl. I wish I could. I don't have any alcohol in this house at all that I know of, and I need some. Well, I don't need some, but I would like some. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Okay, so your hoop it's called overlap. It's called the jumbo overlap or a small overlap. It just depends on which. Where did you go? I just saw that Marsha Jones. What will the jumbo hoop and Sow-a-Pro be in? So if you're asking me about how to use the repositional hoop, what machine do you have? If you have the 5x7, then and you want to use the 5x7 overlap hoop, then you would choose the jumbo overlap. But if you have the 4x4 embroidery machine and you want to use the 4x4 overlap hoop, then I'm sorry, the repositional hoop, then you would go with the small overlap option. That's what you would use. Facebook page is called the Hoop Group. You're not in the face. Okay. So just thank you, Melissa. It is overlap. Thank you, because you saw I was struggling. My brain is all over the place. If you're not in the Facebook group, you can look up Hoop Group and I'll pull you in. If you don't do Facebook groups, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Just give what I'll do. What's another way I can do it? Email me. If you're not in the Facebook group, drop me an email. Drop me an email and say, please respond with the links to the classes. I can't guarantee they won't be full, though, unfortunately, at this point. But what I do intend to do is drop the link definitely in Facebook. I wanted to put it in the chat now, but how do I do that? Somebody, yeah, I know how to teach the class. That's for certain. Just don't know how to link to these stupid tickets. Oh my God. Okay. There has to be a way how to do this. This is absolutely great. Oh, shut up. Okay. Nope, it don't work. That's what happens when you use El Cheapo platform to do stuff. Where is she at? I need to talk to you. Where do I sign up? I know, right? Jay Black, so help me right now. I just don't know. Okay, so I am going to try something really quickly and see if this works. It might, but then again, it might not. I don't know, y'all. This is new to me. This part is anyway. Events. Okay. We definitely don't want that. Oh, Lord. So, are you all members? Apparently, this is attached to the hoop group on our website, thebabiesbooty.com. So if you're there, I can send an email to that too. You know what? This is crazy. This is the part that's crazy. For everyone is to DM you with the link to sign up for the wait list when it's ready. Oh, see? Where were you when I needed you? For everyone interested, we'll DM you with the link to sign up for the wait list when it's ready. So if you're on Facebook, I'll be in touch by DM. If you're not on Facebook, send me an email. Actually, I'll send out, you know what, Jay, I got this too. We'll not only send a DM, but I'll also send out an email from the babiesbooty.com website. So if you're a member on the website, you will get the email. How about that? Because you should be registered on our website when you sign up for the hoop group on the babiesbooty.com. Your email address should be registered if I'm remembering correctly. So I'll shoot it to both at the exact same time. So keep your eyes open on your email. And you should get a notification there. We do not spam emails. I rarely send out emails as it is. So I'll send out the notification whenever there's classes and stuff like that. If you don't want to be on that list, just let me know. And we'll go from there. Pamela, I will DM you. So that's it, you guys. I didn't mean to, because it's almost an hour and I was not trying to bother y'all this long this evening. She said that mean girl night my treat. Put it in the chat. Oh my gosh, walk by faith. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that this evening. if you're here on Facebook, Melissa, you can get, if you are on Facebook, I'll send out the group message in the Facebook group. If you want to be on that email list too, go to thebabiesbooty.com and click on join. And that's my main page where I send out and do everything. Hey, Jackie Maddox, how are you? We're talking about Sow-a-Pro classes and then upcoming classes. So I'm really excited, looking forward to doing all of this with you guys. So, but thank you for joining us this evening. I'm asking what class would be the jumbo hoop learning. That's actually an excellent class subject. So if you're in one of the Facebook classes, if you're in one of these Sow-a-Pro classes, one of these 4, you can ask that question. We'll address it. Otherwise, the only thing I can say is there is a video out there on the repositional hoop, and you'll definitely let you know how that works. Okay. Yep. The URL won't work, Linda, because I'm on the back end of it. I tried that earlier. It's only going to give me the link to my dashboard, not to the actual ticket that I'm sitting here looking at. So I'll definitely shoot that out. If you don't hear from me, Jan, I'm trying so hard right now, homie. I swear I am. I'm trying so hard and it's not working. So at any rate, thank y'all. I appreciate the support. This is overwhelming. I really didn't expect this much interest. So I'm super excited. Now I'm even more excited. So hubby may have to forget his anniversary weekend. He might have to take a back seat to the hoop group. I mean, he done had 20 other years of anniversaries. I mean, you can say, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do him like that. It would be funny, but I'm not going to do him like that because I can hear him sulking now. Yeah, I know I showed my sewing machine cover on Hoop Group Facebook. I just want to learn more. Cool. No worries. We have no issues learning more. We love to learn. That's what I love to learn. I'm still learning things about all kinds of stuff, embroidery included, but I'm picking up some new other stuff. I don't even want to tell y'all about it because y'all always be telling me I get y'all spending money on stuff and doing new stuff. So I'm not even going to tell you what I done got myself into lately. But one day I will, but right now I'm not going to do it. She said, thanks for pushing her, Miss J. Get ready, Eve. You got this. I'm trying. So thank y'all. One fee for all classes. It is per class right now, Diana Henderson. It is per class right now. The actual online seminar itself, not the live seminar, but the regular seminar will be for the seminar. I believe we're working out those. Let me shut up. We're working out those details. But right now it's per class. So I have them listed. I told you the times. The tickets are already there. I just gotta, and they're turned on. I just gotta figure out how to link y'all to it, and then we can go from there, and you guys can sign up. So, and if it fills up within 30 minutes, then we'll try and throw another class in there. So thank you. So thank y'all. Have a good look. Y'all done taught me how to do Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Holler. The girl is out here doing big things. Raise the roof. Do we still raise roofs? I don't know. We do in my generation. We raise the roof. Holler. Hey. Yo, we gonna have some fun. We are going to have fun. And of course, there still will be instructions on Sundays. That will not ever go away. Lord willing, in the creek don't rise. But like I said, this week, unfortunately, it's going to be funerals going on. So I probably won't be as active in the group as much. But after this week, because I think the last funeral is scheduled for Sunday. But then, anyway, there's more. I'll keep you guys updated. I try and keep you guys updated at all times in our Facebook group. And I'll try and keep you guys even more so updated in the YouTube group. All right. So thank y'all. Have a good night. And Latasha, I will shoot out an email or a Facebook message on how to sign and all the other kind of stuff. Jackie Maddox, that's true. It does work with Sow-a-Pro, but I don't know how to tell you how to do it other than a Windows emulator. Recap, Miss Roney, is thank you, Marsha in T Signs and T Development. The recap is we're offering limited classes right now. I only have 4 classes scheduled for the first 7 days of during the first 7 days of October. 4 classes on Sow-a-Pro, and this is not one-on-one, but this is a smaller group, 6 people per class, video. So you can communicate with me, I can communicate with you, and I can see you eyeball to eyeball, and you can ask your questions, and we'll answer them live right there and teach you how to do those things in Sow-a-Pro. And this is to help me prepare to launch the Sow-a-Pro course online. That's the goal. Unfortunately, it's only 24 slots right now, 24 seats, and it looks like I'm gonna have to add more. It looks like I'm gonna have to add more, but I don't want too many because my focus is gonna be on, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see, Jesus. I got to talk to my business manager and my business consultant and my CFO. We can go from there. You left an email. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate that. Sent the email, joined the website, wanted me in the... All right. I appreciate that. Thank you, Nora. So you guys have a good evening. I am going to go and learn this, how to link y'all to the tickets thing, because, again, that's technology that's above me. And see, I need to learn something now, so I'm gonna go learn something. You guys continue having happy embroidering. I hope you're working on something really cool in your studios, and be sure to post pictures on the Facebook group or on the Baby's Booty website. Okay, do not see it on the website, not yet, Gene Horn. So we're going to send out an email or an instant message here on Facebook to each one of you in the group and let you know where all of that's at. She said October the 3rd. It's October the, hold on, 6th and the, I'm so overwhelmed I can't even remember my own darn dates. I know what the dates are. It's a Friday and a Monday, but the actual date itself is what's eluding me. The 3rd and the 6th. It's not, the classes are here. I'm looking at them. I just don't have links to where you can purchase the tickets yet. That's where I'm trying to get to. And I wish there was like a whole where you can go to just the seminar and do, I don't know. We working on it, Jesus. Me and the Lord and my business manager. So we'll have it all worked out before midnight. So at any rate, thank you. I appreciate y'all joining me live this evening, impromptu, live and in color. $29.95 right now, Angelia. $29.95. Is it possible to pay for one class and pay for additional amount for the remaining classes? We will have a discounted rate most likely for the recording, if you want to have access to that. But I'll let you know all of that here shortly. For sure, I promise. I promise. Pinky promise. And the email. So you know what? I'll shoot out an email and instant message here on Facebook. How about it? So hopefully I have your contact information. Okay. So thank you. You guys have a great evening, and I look forward to all the fun we're about to have learning. Yay! Should I ring the bell? Nah. Bell is for Sundays. Have a good evening, y'all. See you later.